say so video down the happy 98.9 FM. You need them if you say Nyankopon divine selection akaye ene ahodi wo ho ye gina so pamping de na dwumedie ebe wo emphasize kese e ma happy morning show crew no say omode morning show mu hwam ene omam ho asem mu hu hia edi nkomo ama omni mpelefo bi na so atwe nkomo na pe yeda se me hye ene na pamfo nyina se sports team na trase na ye do to far ko se e du bako 11am ebebo na ye jemu a na ye jemu de ma so fo nyasa ball ko so ni team e de insampi atwam so no wi a e pa ho da ben ebeba the hottest political show on radio ebeba na wi a sports team na samba bi mu just because me worry ebe trase from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the one putu sports abro come on putu a na wa so inputu and then nkomo be na edi nkomo sembe na edi nkomo ensam no edoso pa we de be ku bi shojoro be trase edi amano nsem no aben wi a odi asepa kwame worry edi omam ho asemi na no aba e be di nkomo Ghana Premier League ya bo middle games ewie ehun sem die bebre ena Carolina United any Asante Kotoko boy we nyina se na ensem efiechire ba no enye ensem ketwa ensem sisi ensem ba game be yena Carolina Kotoko ba a goal to 0 through the sport kick na we ye be sport kick na mo penalty no mo so hu na wan kasa waka de wo mu na we ena the CEO of Asante Kotoko enche bia de bia tum na making ka from where I say the deliberate attempt to provoke Asante Kotoko is also very well noted. Sa opamo ohufo oto ne bema #kum apema apembeba enode abomu no. So the deliberate attempt to provoke Asante Kotoko is also very well noted. Earlier before that, no the bakwaba or say the deliberate attempt to provoke me are very well noted. #dinyame and also the abano or the endra picture still picture of the incident and abba then one or the the baby ghost stars incident and so the picture aso ato honsem and no bedi nkomo e dwumedi eso e bedi nkomo e dwumedi eso but we should about trase and don't forget to media live on radio sign live on our social media platform on Happy 98.9 FM also live on our YouTube channel on Happy TV. And so kwa obenya dwumadi ahwe jaw message o na making kan e wo dwumadi so ade amawo afiki ana pe bia bako de
oyini divine selection akan yi de na ye de be mo twedi ampo Nyankopon na sida de ye fadi a enyi yeda fantastic na waka kire yo se edu fie de sei na al-muslima mutise embokura no ye tia se mumra na mo mesum Nyankopon na mo metonton me a ade bia wo ye bia jai enam so ne wotumi wo bibia ho se business na wo yo anije bi na wo mo o si jai na be som no wo som no wia na fe wakwakotoa ne opeso enam se ni nyina on ne de ma o de makwa onye hwimfiri mo
dabi
ni ohia ne na se
onpe
bibia but o se ni pobonefo ne de on be dwane nyame on be dwane owuo but o mo kokokokokwa on be ba you can run away. That's it. Eti abusiafo anopa de Happy Sports airborne na chese ye ka kiro say ne wakoma so ade bia na ohwe no Nyankopon fa ma ene de due na enye ne kwampa so na mum enye adwempa bone so wati ase ese Nyankopon no eden oma smile reason why say so smile no Nyankopon nko an nim na mbokwa de shiranka dofo nyina ene yaba na oyini ade ba ko ne say niemo bi wo medwene ho amenti ase enye na nse na yete se Hector Cooper no mo de mo yi aba so mo be Ghana football adwuma
ya
Hector Cooper emo nipa bi kura ka se na papa yi coach no Onyankopon ba bi ntira kura but omo no akwa yesu chopi ya obi di ne baba because ka Hector Cooper de ba bi waduri de onye ni paketwa
yeah
wenyi but I'm told to say enra o my Syria for our point is on my head coach Syria we
na say honorable Sam George aka chere say coach no o mayindi da enti me hwe so wo no nim se enya de nsa be ka Ghana adwuma no
okay enti mo bia ha no ko
da bi onim se ne nsa nka adwuma no
Sam George say
o de me nim asam ka
o se ye yi ko
dida
enti ni amanfo e kan nyina no
anti
e ken
heta ko pa no wo se anya dia ne nsa be ka adwuma
enti so tu mi ka ko
enti odi si adwuma no ye
na sem
no nyina titi
o se opona Sam se de former Doma MP no
Vincent Opon Asamoah
o se my ye hwehwe ni mu bia from local coach na menti ase
o so chena adwene say adwene no che
Chale bia football no atiato from say team ato from team
chena adwene
aje se ye de adwene toto abeba se yenye de ne nkukuru ade no bia bizu de nam amanfo chiro nwadwene
we are in a democratic dispensation
na dumas ni nua kwabena ne kan o se o kan kwa ye betie ne kwa
wan kan kwa mpacho
da bia ye coach bia o kan enye sasem no say like generally no so bi o kan sem bia
masa me fa kwa we hu kan aso wa jere on rapport no wodi eni mo ba sem mo se yana mafa ho plan la se mo de kama dwenza
nano that was Thursday
yeah
we editorial bi
yeah
o kan sempa that was enraya o kan sempa na nsem na kan mpanyifo bibiri afra se Happy FM nsem na mo kan e nsem a se ye koda bia ye bo anopa ewie enwumre ye bo ken na nsem wo ho
we say Endra Tamayut ene Young Red Bulls asem no FIFA transfer Endra
wow
and transfer me conference Zoom conference
ye den ya no kure bi be da
oh yes
nti ase bi be ba
the FA was represented by Na Odufole Norte and the General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association Prosper Harsinado
lawyer
and omoto nsa so frɛ Joseph Pentel the coast club of boy kane so club Newtown club no omo from omo so bedi adanse omo from omo bedi adanse nti
bia kika kone
yeah
ye den
ya
ibenya ne pomo sibre
enche
ibenya ne pomo sibre na fe ye hunie
ibe hunu kure wo musisi a
enche ye timo obi nsa se no kure no na ye set records no straight
yeah
ana investigation bi na ye ti ha ya ntimi anye dai ya nye ni ye enti amakwa kuduru ho no ni nyina no I think say
no beautiful beautiful
wow I say only God
enti zoom we ni conference ni
hey anya small
anya easy
oyina na tete fan na say zoom is
zoom there say
taking part by surprise
na zoom there say oye zoom na say obi wa chire kra hu o ja senti me bohora me tie conversation ni sa na ensem de manfo ke bi pa ensem de amanfo ke bi papa
na say amanfo kasa
papa amanfo akasa
amanfo be kasa
anyways enche na ekọ omani nsem no emo ba wum se ne eye menua baako menua pa nyenchen menua nim pompa birthday
wow
ene azika sempa azika sempa
Achiguda Karabiu.
My gal brother.
Achiguda Karabiu.
My gal brother.
Awalai. Achamazongo. Meeting Koro ne ataya. Okaboma. Chale. Ose obwa.
Birthday.
Yes, ane uze ni nyina no eye ewuru ntini.
Cleanse body no ya. On every day you are young or active. Or young or active.
As
yeah.
Oye Kwame ana Kofi ana Kwabena ana ana kwesi
yeah
azi kwesi asempa
kwesi
na won kan oni asempa ade
ba odafo na ene unua na obre enti ya jatum
jese o ti say blood be put in pepper ni super ti say
unua na so odafo na obre enti be say majatum say
baby
abre ye bebre enti ene musa
do wono ompa se dodo be ko se o si dabi ade ti say dodo ko ho so be kan ho eye kura na oni ho
ene ade ba kwa me kai pa me kan oni Jeffrey Sari encounter no Oni Jeffrey Sari encounter old ti TV sports room or Mekai pa. Oh Jeff, Apostle Jeff. Paul Jeff, second no coach.
As is your awesome pay.
Awesome pa. Ah, the coach for staff no coach no. Oh, so me Bianca Biacham switch for staff. There's no official letter to that effect. Oh, sir. Oh. Only a bit na set just secretary more point catch there. Obi a official of the FB one point at least you. Unim kra na nya official kra na you be catch us oh say the way
after 4 years the year there so be ag2.
Oh okay. Me so the workings of the FA no.
Level yeah and now can one say so na no.
They me say by the workings of the FA no there's no chief of staff. And say FA no my yeah me nim kwesi.
Udina samani ni na sao. Muma mini magro. Muma magro. And chebia no we free we are seeing.
He can be stubborn sometimes.
Yeah.
Very very stubborn.
Onso be kase onso na dan fo me anu anu me onso bre enti na sa na ina etie.
Me di ontimi nkasa. On my part ontimi nkasa. O di obe kansa o say o di mu ko ba bi niema bebre ni ade mo ye niema. Ba me di ontimi nkasa. Me na metimi aka kire ni say ono onia mimia no na ma me bre pa.
So o di na ba ye nka wasem nti na o ye sa.
Di ni pa pa. Se my te se ju no.
Wa be come home.
Se me ni ju na e bibia.
Don't quite interesting is how.
There be me
e o na on trust e say ye o se o ye no onye.
Is it? Yes, we dear some attitude na attitude na dey. Do dey. O dey I say of anamon na odi achiri. Do dey
or track record.
Nko sa. But apim
send us so track record.
Me ex. Me a former. Me a former. It is
so track record. Track record.
I acquire.
What's the sign no? No,
I acquire.
Eti birthday kesi pa.
Yeah. Na me nim say birthday no ebeye okay do mean kai. Ochina asna for
ebeye
ha anase be ha.
On be man package. On be man
nyina no
birthday present.
Ebeye ha anase be ha na be take charge me nye too sure.
Oyanko na mu ono ane di birthday
o. Oh me say me ke say me nka bone. Me say me nim say be ha anase be ha. Okay. Wakadia. Oh, you be action tenase. Asampane you be tenase. Me no baseball sakumo no. Me. Debi. Minim di ope. Ah. Ohuya so. Oh, sisa. Ojade fo ko ke o. Ojade fo. Oja. Happy. Yeah, the phone okay. Yeah. Fantastic. You bet Tiaman in Samaba. Now, Thomas, Mammy, I do say Arsenal Kofadugino. Oh, now I'm best man for who number of players are free. Chelsea are joining Arsenal in recent times. It's David Lewis, right? From Chelsea to Arsenal. Peter Cech also. To my Facebook Live, never share recent times. William. Check the end of the fire. Galas so.
Yes, that no way. It was a controversial move.
Just a Kusum Park so. No hard.
Galas.
There's another player. The captain feeling same. Suma ma Adaya.
Arsenal captain suit me maybe and captain.
Jacques. What not the crowd to the parks.
After what William aside William I think say fine. See argue say why go bring Jorginho to this Arsenal? A master stroke. And you see we are talking about leaders. You see, when you want to win the league, so long now in the league now, you want to win the league, you need leaders. Players
serial winners.
On what temperament? You see that point they've been there before. And obetimi akache and anything as a jenku buy I say guys this mentality that we can't go all out and win, we can go, let's go out, let's win. Okay, sir. Encouragement. Or the Martimuna. And it's a testament of what we are seeing because on our city, what city, when Gabriel is soon in our city, every Saturday in that dressing room, and you need such players in the dressing room. So, and Crawford so season way on yard, they on share that more football, Papa, Chelsea. But me so have argued say even this season on share that enya more playing time. Last season I no want more playing time. Chelsea ni nyina hu said the performing. So I think it's a good one. Dallas FIE Peter Cech FIE pa W Lewis on no red card bi wo him. But on betimi aka say FIE just William there no and Uncle but Jorginho it's another special addition. Anyway, Ohene, I won't blink. Matana since match day 5 say Arsenal are your favorite to win this league, and I've said it several times. Say I think they can go all out.
Maybe you tell me na into also. Bekuni shajore batansi ode amone nsam no ebe.
Arigi Ohene Bampoe anopa ye da sepa na Brenya ne mpanyimfo din pa o. Nti ogwe se ya ka kire Ohene se din na kura dia ama no dan chi bi so okotena himfi na afi kura no. Ohwe ne ma ba na de okara himfi na se ai kunie abusiafo
ebo pa.
Akwa yo camera guy yo ETV Peter Ozewai.
Peter. So the hini wo krobo na you trust us about na. Never camera no good camera me.
Ai na ma wura ma ba.
Hunu sa.
Say ye man hini na tight na pe.
Ye man who te.
On started to answer.
I don't know no auto.
In the dream.
Ye man who te. Peter Nano. Ye man.
Hey, Charlie. Mo wi na mo ntusu mo nyama ya youth no mbekunye o. Abusiafo yemfa eye enefie de die na mpokura ne de bojaye na yemfa ma no ne ensem emfa emamo na yebeko football ensensemu yebehwe eye basketball ne ekọ so eye anajo da siom na mpokura ne de eye place bi musa player ben na Cristiano Ronaldo ka chen say Jack na we ya esi fam ya utumirika wo kwa pass ball yi chase sika eda so nya sika keto na se hu I say gold mine no and Cristiano Ronaldo catch the player no musi free ho and the player in Suban Sesaye e wo mpokura the training ground na e wo Juventus you know e woka be di enkomo a say na fe kura de ahwe e league matches a e boba so e weekend im nyina but ye sha said dia na ye mfam free e wo e NBA basketball do e ahomachi e bi koso kama pa na Indiana Pacers Fortnite fie omo ntimi anyeden anteki pace ni kura omo LED e first second third fourth quarter na na e Lakers for King LeBron James ni mramtie ebeto show mo so ewi omo 112 against 111 ya na ya na so the point pa na odi edi enkurim Cleveland Cavaliers trafie omo amfa nya akwadro kura echichire de so a Memphis Grizzlies 128-113 New York Knicks for so omo any Miami Heat na agrom say ayatwetan omo twinya ma Miami Heat for lead na ebe wi ase mpokura ne de ade a ɛyɛ 3-pointer bi ɛna kyɛ New York Knicks for ɔmo edi wie na ɛkɔyɛ 106 104 ɔmo edi ɛyɛ nkunim ɛwɔ Chicago Bulls ɛkyɛ ɛyɛ Charlotte Hornets 114-98 na afei ɛyɛ Dallas Mavericks so edi nkunim ɛwɔ New Orleans Pelicans for so 111-106 Denver Nuggets for so any Golden State Warriors ɛno so na nyɛ ntɔkwa ketewa koraa ɛma ɛyɛ Steve so kyerɛ ne bɔbrɛ pa Denver Nuggets for say yɛte fie na mo ba bɛ nage wɔ ha pa deɛ ɛna nyɛ possible 134-117 ɛna kɔ so ɛna Milwaukee Bucks so ɛne ɛyɛ LA Clippers so ɛno so Clippers for lidi agorɔ na aka ɛbɔkura ne deɛ ɛyɛ to so some few seconds to go ɛna kyɛ sɛ Milwaukee Bucks for no bounce back ɛnum ɛbɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛyɛ no 106-105 na kyɛ sɛ ɛnɛ wusi sɛ NBA no emu ayɛ tight pa ɛnɛ match sin bɛkɔ so ahomakye Detroit Pistons, Charlotte Hornets, Indiana Pacers, Sacramento Kings, Washington Wizards and Portland Trail Blazers, Boston Celtics and Phoenix Suns and San Antonio Spurs, Asia Philadelphia 76ers and Minnesota Timberwolves so any Orlando Magic, Houston Rockets and Toronto Raptors ɛbɛbɔ na afei kura de Utah Jazz so any Atlanta so ɛde ahyɛhyɛ so na kyɛ sɛ no ɛnsɛm ano no yɛka ɛyɛ basket deɛ na wɔ Europe no bebree na bɛkɔkɔ so na ɛho ɛnsɛm ɛno no yɛmfiri mu na afei yɛntintɔ football mu na ɛkɔ football mu na ɛno ɛna kyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ɛno ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Copa Italia no Juventus fo kyerɛ wɔn bɔbrɛ paa ɛna ɔmo edi ɛyɛ nkunim ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ɛno ɛyɛ game ɔmo ɛbɔɔyɛ na ɛbrɛ ɔmo di nkunim ewie yɛ apɛ ɛna kyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ abranteɛ baako a ɛfɛn ɛyɛ Brema ɔno ɛna ɛhyɛ goal na ɛde ma ɛyɛ the old ladies of Syria Juve fo no na ɔhyɛ goal no wie yɛ apɛ na nsɛntwɛfo ebi kyɛn sɛ Charlie na no akora ne dia ise mo koda ba bi kora SS Lazio form mo woi na mo timi anchi Lazio form bomo 1 eyo mo e de afiri eye Copa Italia no se ampa na ebra ye wura dressing room na no ena we hwe we ni ni se ense bebre na nse ni na Juve ho a enya kono omo si ye betete omo points bi kora sen aka ho omo si kasem ni nse bebre o se in fact ye kasa kire o se Jack ye betimi aye ya nya obi ani obeye nti bo me nkeka ho yemfa ahodi nhyem o se eno kasa o mo kasa ekire o mo ho no eno ene boaye emompokura no o mo etimi eyedi eye enkunim na kyese wei eye ensema abrante ne edi atu eyedwa edi afasa ense no na yekan ojuve ball boko na no ho ena ba beto edwa se eye abrante fen eye Cristiano Ronaldo was a former Juventus player na eno na abrante eba be kasa se no kwa ni teammate efe eye wasin eye mekani ena o ka kira abrante ni se na wo me hwe wo training ground din me Cristiano Ronaldo de go to no me hwe wo din na wo tumirika na wo control ball no wa pass ya o say your feet are worth 1 billion euros and I say you don't mean it. We say, no, so brofo no wa say. Asama mechanic wantiana. Me say wo 9 na esi from na. Udi tumirika, a pass ball, a control ball, a ball shot, a go do. Eye 1 billion euros so. Any sika so euro ho obetimi anya no so che say abrante ye adwumade ebetimi abo na pa na eno na finally no na abrante ba be pm English Premier League oba be si akan ho na che say abrante aka na sem so si o say messages ba no read messages on konkowia Cristiano Ronaldo aka che say my friend masa menye lusu kura na babi e waduru no kika ho some okay say me catch o say o nine no e wete 1 billion euros o say thank you senior respect and odema Cristiano Ronaldo na je say no ene ensema akoso e ho na say ya futuo pa e de ma e abrantero na ball bokwa from AC Milan omuko Europe na Europe no omuko no omu goalkeeper ache so ka omu ho na enei o hwe eye manyana omu chirema Champions League mo ni Tottenham bebo no ontimi ensi akan ni bikura no eno ade bia ha dwene pa na okọ Atlanta omo player bia fe boga na sema o kan say Leicester City for the offer buy no so there be munya abotre me pese me ben pa na ye betomi a na ya tomi na makotima sika no emu edu na nye sa sika kuma we e na se omo e ba ba betoro e ni se wodi ato edwa Mauricio side so e ni se bia di ato edwa e di afa Juve sika semo o se ye kura du ba bi kura no ye club ni favor se amanfo se table top ni afro so chale enam taxi bi 2020 be say avoid the name bi etu the table top be do sika o salary na kono o say ye kura ye team ni favor sika bi no o mantime ntua bonus subi na eka ho no nanso ye din ayede ye ntimi anko ye chiye but ene ochina match se eba so ewo eye Europe ene mbokura ne the Africa na ochina wo Africa no say ene tie yadia Algeria ene eye Senegal no omo eye fana no ebeba so na mom third and fourth place ni eye ene chese Madagascar Asia mbokura de Niger na odi aboy ni no china Algeria ni Senegal na omo se ticket ni de esa ye kura that day na say obuku final na no omo di ticket ni call so ye ton ticket no asa Nelson Mandela Stadium hona final eba so meanwhile FIFA Club World Cup pro with that Athletic Club of Morocco African Club Champion League champion no omo Al Hilal of Saudi Arabia eba bo complex sportif Mulai Abdullahi na fe Seattle Sounders from United States of America omo ekotibia hia omo ni Nadi El Ali ena eba bo awe nyina no games eba so round 2 English Premier League match say kosoro say enetie ade a Everton ene Arsenal we ebe kraka gudi simpak pa ajese papa obo mana kwa ba den Aston Villa ni Leicester City bebo match no bo hu ewo Brentford ene Southampton eno so abrantie ajese feno mbokwa Salisunum enei ono ene Kamaldeen Suleiman nom Brentford enye game ketwa wa away Brighton and Hove Albion ene Bournemouth so ebe ya kraka papa Manchester United the dead day any Crystal Palace Jordan you number tibia hia Wolverhampton Wanderers any Liverpool so Liverpool na dey come once ma enye ye Newcastle and West Ham no and so be a very interesting game pa na fail Spanish League match se be kosoro Celta Vigo and Real Betis yes
you call happyground.com if just na be da ho am ho dey
because interesting
very interesting game so even today Chelsea ne Fulham be share Premier League games no as enne but there's an interesting development for the Ghanaian perspective. Last time I came about 8 Ghanaian players over the Premier League. The 9th one Abeka home. And then Andre Ayew assigning a short-term deal with Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest the Kai Awogumosi account paying idea. But the fact that the Ayew Steve Cooper Sankoye Juma Bion Nottingham, with all due respect, Nkoye stragglers. Ebeko Yama captain.
Brenya on say Mra the joined Swansea. On say he was one of their top performing players. Now on no lead the team, or drive it team, from the championship throughout to the playoff. During those times, I'm not all the figures. All share goals.
That's the second spell. The first spell was very good before he joined West Ham.
Exactly. As a second spell, it was under this manager Steve Cooper, and he was virtually driving the team. When you legendary status. Was Swansea. When you those good spell under this manager, and Ocean Nottingham CCR, they've been hit by injuries, and then right now they need an attacker. In
last game, just Lingard got injured. Yeah.
And there's one player Mukofa by he's also out. So then, who do you rely on?
What to ban 1921 players?
And Steve Cooper.
Yeah.
Steve Cooper and he's been able to get the best out of the Ghanaian, the Blasters captain. Which is follow Swansea in the championship. Where Ayew was working with, and he has so much confidence in him. So I'm sure discussions had gone on before Ayew heading. It is also about the meeting contract with our side. It was like 5 months, and definitely we're ready to renew his contract with our side because of the performance and DPA, he's been good. If they do a difficult time, as a Steve is share across the globe. Why not bet me? Player better bet me Kofanaba. I don't know you don't pay results. Well, we share not teams see and they need results. Players want to be par, or want to par. But the Cooper share definitely he's going to vouch for Andre Ayew because we share across Europe. Share not have players from Malta. Virtually we've bought players from all the European leagues, but still in fact. But to share Andre Ayew, there's a player Cooper Nina Ejuma only know. He knows how to get the best out of Andre Ayew. So me, I think so. Coach na always not say me play this player. Okay, as someone they call Sunderland. It was the coach, coach you can read. Former English coach here, your man Jumana, your Pamo no.
Big Sam. Was Big Sam.
Big Sam. I'm not about to say yes. What's it then? Play as someone jam. Me share penalty no nya na or say no somebody be share ni. Mo pesa play mo koto man. Nti share under you choice ni dia.
Okay.
But say you na you the modern also. Like o share right from Oko outside. Everybody blaster call. They call Katana. Now the thing is,
and that was going to be my follow-up question. Sir, the Andre Ayew as Steve Cooper in the age man is not the Andre Ayew today. He's 33 years.
Because what you say, the Premier League is intense. Can he be able to cope? And I say, you will deploy system here. A favor no. I'm waiting my that one. So better no a complete striker. Because what you say the day they said, "Oh, Jam that is where they are very dominating in terms of area balls. In terms of say go there, you cannot take that one away. So let's see how Obi deployed. But the day you back to the Premier League, he has the experience playing the Premier League. He's played for Swansea in the league. He's played for West Ham. You understand? And then you cannot take anything away from him. So let's see, maybe experience-wise too, it would also play a role. So I think it's a good move. So I think I'm making history away. Say in a season, you got 9
Ghanaian players
in a job. It is good for our national team as well because we have our players and most of them are going to start. Most of them are competing. I think it will translate into the Black Stars so that those time I can say your players at the bench women. So and we have now them playing in the best, arguably the best league in the world. So let's see how good translation. Good news for
Andre Ayew. Back to European football, back to Premier League football.
33 years. And the quality there is not in doubt. Oshe character, top notch. And is one player or inspire other colleagues very well on the field of play. Now, Oshe Nottingham Forest. Now, one coach, Steve. Ade awaya ne say, obia onim no, oni na ye juma, and the relationship oni the day I have no. And utie the day na se mo kan. O say a great feeling pass e wako Nottingham. And he's a stadium.
When you spoken about the fact that you like that atmosphere and all that.
That's it. Eti onim before oya na dwen say that move no. And a nipa no so a offer no Steve Cooper no a friend no. Because him say Everton a table offer. Na man for him say the day will land at Everton or Kudi Mr3.
But interesting, they did the second player in this transfer window was not be Everton. Muka Kamaldeen. Kamaldeen also was on his way to Everton.
People play role because we are Southampton there now. Kamaldeen, you know, Salisu Bibamu. Say Jack, Brefie na entra. Zongo for the we will be crowd ye 2 haksa ya na ayoyo yemfa ni agro entibra. Also
asma okay this can you kwanoko.
Debi o say ni nyina oba nyina be factor ni nyina. Because Salis no to no Jessica. Salis is or Jessica sini or Jessica sini kama
unya ekowuma obadwa na
Jessica sini kudusu no sikati no mo o neti ani say ubewu na ile say sikati no obi akọ what dey say ubewu what dey say eti almost Salis no as a defender sika ojewo Southampton no now akache yo so mo pe Kamaldeen say Jack na meji ni o nti bra sika sem problem bi ania enye se team bi Italy e beka jo say players is kakurani salary akama yentua no eti ohwe the day I use there na Steve Cooper so a play role because he is somebody oni the day you na ye adwuma mmere bi atwam and also the relationship on papa no e was so pa both a year off and on the field nyina no eti say obi aka say asuma si there ye ko park so me ni ye adwuma ye ni park so a me ni fine there na je say bond no eso pa
yeah
eti na move na one move there call no fine enough just Lingard no other players are there as say ohwe Nottingham Forest they are struggling though but they can up their game so ohwe so far baby o mo ide a perform ya babeduru na with the day are you addition no o metimi ide akoso apega team no kakra eti let's see say any there o mo wie is still but aka action no o mo go action there
second season, man, 17 goals.
No, those early days for Swansea was explosive.
But
and that Swansea team was a very good team all round.
Yes, but Osha Oko Kata outside the first season, Osha 15 goals. This season, 9 matches, Osha 10 goals. It's any crown, they obey the almost some goals.
But any Saudi. Any Qatar. Any Qatar.
2 seasons, Roman 16 goals. Almost 32 goals. It's definitely and
it's good news from the Manchester Metropolitan prosecutors, no. It's Yomunka. So I don't know how I'm saying how we see it here any different because Obia tried to distance themselves from the boy because you don't want to be seen as tolerating a woman beater. A rapist, even though my dropping all the charges, no. Me say Andra, Gary Neville call like it to be a night say o me jai no. Na am for TC ni so no. Na nyen to kwaketwa. But from the player's perspective, how good is this news for him?
Say Gary Neville call like it tweet ya. Say o say onu so ye nipa. You have to have that feeling. Say a young guy, age of 21, na what Kobe Bim say he had been punished. Even Sana Okai no Abrochire no, it's not like that. Say oko dead subembi said na morally no benya manpo support you. Na just almost so funny no so people will distance themselves until say law no I'll acquit you from those wrongdoing no. But you see upon the alleged rape.
I said no courts and pronouncing him guilty of all those charges. He is alleged. Yeah, double charges means that we can even say he's innocent.
Yeah, of course.
No courts and are finding guilty of those charges.
It say if evidence BHS said no, akwano wa I will say yeah, this is clear. Fine, you can come out. But once I call a court of a competent jurisdiction, now you clear no there. And he's
clear no, you are dropping charges.
Now
it could mean that it was based on lack of enough evidence. Right. There are so many factors about what I say you drop a case, because if you're not even nipa or ye guilty, no. Nipa or ye the victim, no. I also give you a star witness, for instance, and show any interest in the case. So the state in Ghana, maybe using Ghana as a typical example. In Ghana, Kabe criminal cases are pursued by the state. And in Ghana, Kabe the republic against the individual, no. But the person who is the victim will also have to be a witness. Sure. And so no willing to come forward. Or also be evidence in this one. And you better leave the case. I have even read somewhere says say we speak on a guarantee. What I say? I read somewhere. I don't know how to say on it.
Me know once before I issue be bani now. Now we start here. We'll show some attitude be our camp. Once we be not form now there. Akosro. That's enough feminine the ADD in the trim. In this incident, most of his teammates they unfollowed him.
Based on Nansuba, I get that impression because Andra, I tweeted the news, and I made it to say happy for this boy. I found it strange. Some English people attacked me. That as a me foi nipa boneso. You understand point? Yes. And this goes back to the party issue. Even though we're happy as Ghanaians, a lot of the English people are not happy.
So almost society because
you are a role model.
Yeah.
A lot of people look up to you.
Yeah.
Because
and they also feel that you are peddling influence. I think that is the bottom line. That Uzika any level of society into you're bonny and you're getting away with the bonny.
Yeah.
The ordinary British person will do this crime and do the time. But we won't say skinty.
Yes.
So that's basically what the fuse is about.
What they buy society ni man. What's a party day? Get na dinner children ko holiday. You crew man you bibisa see ya. You bibisa say
hoko
here then. What I say? Omo different. You get it. Into the
no, but I can like you, but I don't love you.
Yeah.
Me pe wasem yeah.
The society is that the society say obedi mi kwani we chako eyi ni ho tumpa no so e won kire say
mra no makwan
fa no
but ubeye sentiment
of I di asemi we di hu fam ba asemi we di ho no o di ho in fact mra no kura kire say obeti mi astarte o ka ti jaya even sir yeah I do level for level do also die
allow the let you go here then
who dey say
can do the country
die
me je
also yi
Ghana ha emra na adwuma Ghana ha
also yi
enye se ukọ se me yire ma ware no me no force Debbie don't touch me
also
touch me so tiase o force a obetimi a report
marital rape
that's it
so the best is say don't touch me I go out period
and who is this called one thing
huh
who is this called one thing okay yeah
Debbie when I small say call you kwapia
o small we ask you we didn't know tie what be fie shemu no so bi wonu fufu a o na eka na wa fetch ko bubi heavy on number ho ba ya the really see ko bi ezu a ambisi o say ni na wo voro say na say mi e wo voro me kan no
actually every acquire the girlfriend I force hon mo force say na bia no fa
dia
I don't so come say but wo bu bia
we general so pampe anyways ajo fa Kudi men to so ma me na yenko
na say na one dey ni birthday
Isaac Asempa
me person people dey because mo dey pe na ma phone bra e wo ni double wedding
adawa from na say
double say me mo dey kura bi
I say yeah that for union no and ono o be chese ma yembo enu din
eti me dia me kan say eja odi birthday afishia po so
o mo Asempa din
me nkobo na double oni me nyaka
na say union no double ni chese ma mo enu o ko do bar no
aditi
o fase
odi birthday afishia po
odi birthday afishia Asembe kweli Asembe my ready na Kudi me na ready I don't tell you no family na
no me na me deba
he said yeah utie
and the more from we
presbyter
unya ready more from we
presbyter deba
presbyter deba oh presbyter
no de Kudi breba
on say Kudi breba o say ko le software so
na say ya kan bo oni kraboni ba ko na
bala ma ko presbyter ba that's the way everybody in here ade e be wo
to pass e be come so dem
ade e wo anyway presbyter already abra do better yenko why ready better yenko dabi ko trase na wi bia me yi ama no o de ko trase yenko of am interest in presbyter fa we ni me na yenko presbyter say o de Kudi me eba ka ho ni yenko yi me mosa sharp ni yenko enti Kudi me no na edroi na Thomas obotimi dia na say presbyter start answer o dia ba Prince ene gives me no yama yenko
okay nti ene na me face nka ade nwum ne beje ta
me ya fe emayi nti
se ni hodi a yenko kono se onim se Kudi mre no 5 games in a weekend be edeba
yeah
yes na yenjin tumu se last week de no the first game na eto dwa Friday in se no Arsenal ni City no say ye ko go so ya be shegu na Arsenal ehye we antimi anhye no na e ba City share na Arsenal antimi anhye eno na e ba sama ye we no but ene Ohene matches na ba yes ene da so no nti say wo Facebook utie akọ Facebook na kope na okwa obehu se ye yi 5 matches no baako ewo Italian league no baako ewo English league no ena miensa aka no ewo German Bundesliga no Ohene na first game no eye Cologne FC Cologne ene RB Leipzig ene de bebo ni na sa game no team no tenase no ehwehwehwe mu a no ehwe us ne ade obia home team away team no ye decide say Leipzig omukwa awa omu yade pa enti ye say away team over 1.5 the kire ne say Leipzig so ombehye more than 2 goals and as ombehye 2 goals e was a game no what you say say what you say they are no musu eti no musu what you say enti RB Leipzig e behye 2 goals one shekra no 2 goals so she etia Cologne ye free ho no ene ye ba eye Dortmund ene SC Freiburg na ohwe Dortmund season said the aqua so mu bo Sigina Iduna Park ho a ehu yi pa so bi beko ho na oba akɔhye no ɛwɔ hɔ enti ɛsɛ ɔmbɛtena fie ɛwɔ Sigina Iduna Park na RB Leipzig ɛyɛ Borussia Dortmund ɔmɔtimi achi ɛyɛ Freiburg abɔ mo stadium bɛhye bia
na Facebook live na mmɛhwɛ
Kudi Mr3 ɛyɛ home win ɛde ma Dortmund ye wie no ɛna Union Berlin ɛnso ne Ment 05 ɛbɛbɔ na Union Berlin ɛbɛbɔ ɛwɔ fie saa game no ye hwɛ ya Berlin no efie so omu hye goals omu hye pa ɛwɔ fie na Ment nso no enya de omu kɔ away a omu ya ade pa nti ehwɛ ye no ye se game no and draw goals beba nti over 2.5
okay
nti goals over 2.5 what it means is that ebetimi aye 0-0 draw ebetimi aye 1-1 draw anase ebetimi aye 2-2 and 2-1
we say about 0-0 dia can because we draw over 2.5
yeah draw or over 2.5 so what I say nti either say match no ebetimi aye draw anase goals ebepiem 3 goals ebepie sa game no so what I say nti ebetimi aye 2-1 ebetimi aye 2-2 draw wafa ebetimi aye 3-1 win and also over 2.5 eno ene ho na Arsenal the league leaders Arsenal eko Goodison Park na yenyina enim se Everton omo niema no ensem season when course said the in fact omo uhwe league ni so a omo da 18th position e wo league ni so omo pam omo coach Frank Lampard ena omo akofa Shondash e de aba former eye Burnley coach e wo mu se wabade but Arsenal ebeko Goodison Park akwa wini saa game no ene win bia eye win 1-0 2-1 3-0 bia nti eye away win nti Arsenal ene wini Atlanta eko Sassuolo Italian league no Atlanta eko Sassuolo na de kan se away team a eye Atlanta no okọ away a goals there o shebi pa nti obehye 2 goals e was saa game no away team over 1.5 nti wey eye Kudi Mr3 no de aka ne de major say ya o kan say kobo besia koyesi factors ana no me ana menka
o better responsibly
sana obe kana but who say o sha say sika bag isi na say hwana yenye wo studio hwana ba ko sika bag a onfa ana so be ka say hey mumehyo me sika bag da bi obi anye sa nti boy e sika bag nti say sika bag dia bo humodin say obefa sika bag na wa fiska.
So this is how they take the bet. I'm staking for PSG straight win. PSG first goal. PSG over 30.5. Yo bro.
Alright, Bashi, whatever boom, Kudi Mr3 ba.
Kudi Mr3 Brenya, honestly weekend week with Manko for discapa.
So
yes. Your office on there na your chairman ba ko ba no 3
ni
na o dey be operations.
Hey.
Na obi Michael 5k
on the grow be discapa fe di ope
5k. And the Kudi Mr3 at say go for dey a discount weekend we pa.
Was it Michael Bed one of this?
Me so buy the new 3 sa no be chairman list to 5k 5,000. On the not to pay so buy not to pay buy because on the new 3 sa
E do so chale on 2k
no say o share over Facebook us no say mu ye fine cause we Cologne Leipzig I say Leipzig there obo bogos ni guma Dortmund ni Freiburg man trade Kofi we Kofi Trevor Bobby so there Dortmund be winning. Union Berlin in Mainz. Match where say over and say goals be bim or see draw. And Everton Arsenal match way. But Arsenal be na ade no. Arsenal will form and Sassuolo Atalanta. Enti we dey go for diska. To mo bra no mo behwem na. Boys make kiska pa.
Mamenje ofa just be come worry tata. O say
abati. Me say won so o jema adwen o. Kudi bre no.
Na o ka ho bi.
Me dem ho agim. Say maka mu nti me dem ho agim. Me dem ho agim me dey go say dey atraso.
Sa?
Atraso. Me nya so rekura correction me betwa. Na o be presbyter ni bre na say. Ya jeje aso rekura.
Oboso payaza. Oboso payaza. Anyway.
Yes, if you when you give your photo ball go onya ska board that time. Now attention can dey come up positive.
Where there?
O fi woman no otin nche no ka share pam.
Go. Biscuit go. Photo from the zoo, or just become a say or the air or handsome, you know. Cafe the uncle.
Africa the cafe, who says, I was here for high sense for that Roma, and I did you media, bro. High sense, boy, said a baby, be a bit Makosu ye, na yashe, and the high sense, the departure, so per fridge, so per TV, so per, and you maybe this year, them Mukasini and Dinginano, high sense, a winning in Abbey, or horses, or Saran sooner, baby a bonum, oh, high sense in Yamaha. Mr. Koneko Toby. If I say the free coach, Oti Akentin, and can know a technical director at the Ghana Football Association. Now, some back up to graduates said here, what Natia Ako Boom Bechem, I said on the technical director, Bechem Football Club, and I say Bechem United. Utakan to say, okay, and then you papa, teacher or a gamma or coin of fast or any Zitonum, a friend or Mayor Juma or Koyano, then Yaji Titruano, coach or Cassim Mingle. Was only ye Juma. Ekoye papa. Abusuafo yanko yanim na em se fidie no ebububu na ni kakra.
Supervisor no is so cooperative the nyina nema nyina nkomo ehihye ye try say be review nyema bi nyina yesre obade no se obema nyina ya dwen ayesa na enkoye te say assistance ni bi na o try say obi you free ho tenimu akoka nsem a ebi ani say eka but so far yesre say the si ekono no de yenkono sa kebe kama
technical director Edema Bechem United now Uchi Akenti ono and I'm Kano. Enra Akensie Ekoso Bet Power Ghana Premier League 2022-2023 match day 15 and Ekoso and then some go 2 matches no if Ekoso Accra Sports Stadium na fenso back so nyina se na coach Obafo Fro say Kara United Shaibu Tanko, what you say? And what can see no common? Now the opa win for the first match. Or your Madiama career there. That's all can be as no as Odin Kunim. Kumar and Nicoto coach said to Sebo. I want on the French into a French no na is a coach no actually or Brofocasemo and answer Akantasemo. And also the name sent to draw and not career for Choma Kabakwa and it's Sobrino.
You keep on asking these questions for 3 good times. We had the chances for goal. We defeat ourselves. We had.
Your point is that so you're professional enough, and I agree. That you're professional.
Yes. Bring my my share Madrid new way.
Vinicius,
best 6 games.
Former Arsenal, Gabriel Palesta, and the Koyesa.
No, only best 6 games.
Yeah, shut up and deliberate. No, I share Messi so dia. Yeah. Messi do a classic one. No, it's not there.
You see, their matches are Ewumusa. No, when Arsenal and Manchester United were the 2 clubs are now dominating England. Vieira and Rocking. Even and the reason why here, the Haaland family will not want Erling Haaland to play for Manchester United is that tackled by Rocking
on his father.
Yeah. So I say so I agree. But my point then was that me a bit me see in match situations, but there's no professional player or go into a match and make call no matter. That is my.
No, I think the point also is so you're professional enough.
Yes,
that is
my point because
Yes,
and that day I cited the example of Son Heung-min. Estampi Obia in I think it's a space ne na
you shown the red card.
Shown a red card. Even when he went there and saw the magnitude of the injury, he was crying.
Yeah.
So I think that's how professional players
behave.
But not the one I saw at Accra Sports Stadium on Wednesday.
Osebunsu ne esodie no.
Osebunsu could because Osebunsu what is me into ye dem two na to that eso and referee Maso Hansen ogina ho and me action ba ya one ma red card na obi amenenete we make change we one hwe kro ma card. We saw tackles Enura in Kotoko's game ewo enyinase and at a point I was even the referee ne fitness level na me share no you can't watch somebody and determine the fitness level but in America na no to ni be cry the fitness level questionable. When I sat here the last time and said some of the referees you sometimes to describe them in a way say me describe it back as criminal o see e boy
Debbie untimi sir
Enura boy referee then if but and you see the surprise is that now Oben Hopper how do you take
this? Is in a hurry to award a penalty.
Why yes sir na quiet say team no ball e wo home no e na ama obibi say be yes sir me wo e bia team no wa prepare ye e na obo the match but obe yes sir error we and you see oni shame bia so he was insisting even when Justice Blay pulling the court telling him say it was outside the box he was still insisting say it was inside the box. 98.9 FM. Even if Ohene say a penalty and a yellow card is
a yellow card.
So why didn't no man a yellow card? You see,
consistency.
They are not consistent. And my catcher say your referees need training or moano. Minimum training at the moment because incident somebody geomudino no makoye ne basa.
One, lack of courage. One.
If you don't have courage, then at this profession. Yes.
The way they handle themselves in games are only a hoofo.
And Ohene, I am telling you, sir.
I have seen so many incidents.
Only courage in body referee now.
When we come back for explain that, say we were how I want to memory card. Why you were with communication? No, perfect.
Yes. That is it. You have to carry.
You see. Yasisa mu bebre egum bra.
I think we have about 60 referees now.
Me matena kan me say your top referee Daniel Ai.
And so only games.
Enti se kotoko any Karela ba me expect say Daniel Ai na ginam. Na Daniel say na Julian your fourth official.
Yeah.
Accra Sports Stadium. And after the game, only Julian ekasa obeka che say sa incident only ginam obema red card. No, but
what's a red card? What's the communication? Red card. But it's synonym.
No, but when say or catch obetimi a catch no, osi synonym obetimi a catch no. But as what I said you is another issue.
Charlie, young call back with you. If I boom ne young na. Do better na ha.
Benya say the assembly yeka.
Yeah.
Young person e be kwa ba. Na man dey be betena se abu referee bi. Yeah, say na contract be si.
Brenya.
Mrs. Sunday,
supporters no.
Yes.
A continue.
Yes, me and my bomb about so.
Yes. They've not reacted in a manner.
Exactly.
They given the band to dispute. Omuntu aso sa. Na efe no so enye niema e ma confidence about system ni mu.
Yes.
What you say? E si ba ku mienu miensa. Right now should be at least should official statement say we've taken notice of the air course. We are taking steps to avert the situation. What about people who have confidence in the system?
Yes.
ABN will be doing say ABN got to continue over here now and see maybe over sign a statement. But I'm saying that say not go for the canon. And the generality of our games, and any capacity.
Sure.
So something should happen. I mean, come on, once a football, we still have 10 regions. And the Brahafo Football Association chairman. The RFA chairman of Brahafo, Raf Ewo Ahumano. So, chairman, good morning.
Good morning, Minia.
But to another area,
Oh, Namia Dominion Pipe will be Biaboko.
A fee by Minun Komoto, a more fisher.
Africa and call MSI home. Vampire say, after the same name, Yawan, what did not you go see Dijumapa, Abuama Ghana football tumpong.
Where the assembly fee, Yakoda sorry, there is the status review committee. And indeed, we've heard said they've made proposals to the executive committee. One of the such proposals, they said, also time limit of the presidency, in the current status, it is a year, 2 terms of 4 years each. Your first term is 4 years, second term is 4 years. Only proposal said, you have 3 terms of 4 years. So each president, if Congress vote for you, you have the opportunity to go for 3 terms, which is 12 years. Will be a woody football, where the bisa say, in terms of where we want to take our football to, our aspirations and visions, a bit me abwa.
Well, I'm in charge of Japan. I think it's a very difficult question. That office, and then the new administration took over. I made several proposals. I think about 51 of them.
I have a document. We have proposals to the ESCO. And I can response to Obama.
Very well. I think at that time, a lot of people did not understand me. People felt it was too early. But I knew we were going to come to this day one way or the other. And then a formal statute review committee said, one agent and on how it amendment to the statute of the Ghana Football Association. I mean, for me, so okay. The statute review committee normally set it up now. A letter was written to members of the Ghana Football Association and to an extent to the general public. Usually, who says set an invitation, yes, and the general public, because I do not think that the Ghana Medical Association for one of the person amendments to be to a constitution. It would be very difficult and unfair for me to comment on something that me in here because so all your proposal for amendment normally so to text and the old text now why a new text out there and then you give reasons in here what they say new text and heading ever. And like I said, I'm not privy to documents now I must submit the Ghana Football Association, and so I do not know the reasons in here said your watch or my sign for that. But I don't know. I can't speak to it whether indeed such recommendations have been made to the executive councillor. But we are told that statute review committee the entire document will be forwarded to FIFA for FIFA to advise on the way forward. It is quite alien to me acquire a first amendments because usually FIFA would not want to too much interfere with member countries and our member associations all that you must have at the back of your mind and you say amendment it must not go contrary to FIFA. And so I do know that according to the statute of FIFA, you can have 3 terms of office. That is 4-4-4. So if it's the case to say in year like I said, I don't know whether it is contained in the documents now. But if it's contained in there, I'm sure probably a cue is being taken from the Ghana football from the statute of FIFA. But again, over all the necessary proposals in the year about the highest decision making body, which is Congress, and if at that point in time reasons are warmer, the entire also say yes I change way a talk Congress when I come as then of course they can vote for it or they can vote against it. So I think it's early days yet. Like I said, I haven't seen the document. I don't know the reasons they are signing for some of the proposals now a woman. So we'll all have to wait and see what happens.
Very well. But I'm just a question way. Don't you think Sawasanka, at least the document findings of the committee should have come to the floor of Congress before it goes to FIFA? I'm just asking.
Well, you see, normally, Enka the review committee no mum show the thematic areas are one person will touch.
Mm-hmm.
These are the thematic areas we want to touch. For which reason we are asking the members to make proposals that was automatic areas, so that if a proposal now it doesn't fall within areas now the statute review committee would want to touch her. Now it may not be considered. I don't know how this one was done. This one, the man said, yes, members and the general public, in your submission. So, of course, I want to believe that members of the review committee, in maybe making a proposal. You need the number of members from the proposal. You need the number of people who are outside the membership of the Ghana Football Association come to proposal. So, I mean, if, and I'm using it advisory, if it is indeed contained in there, say, the term of the FA president should be increased from 2 to 3 years. I want to believe the ABI, a member being a year to have proposal, a stakeholder, people who, for want of a better word, are considered to be outside of the Ghana Football Association. Won't be named a year to have proposal. So, as Congress, the document is not before us, so it will be difficult for us to think through and then, take a firm decision on as to whether that would help or not.
But more document, will you be surprised if there are recommendations that one can year in that 51 points in the presentation? And I said, make I say Congress be Kumasi, the Kumasi Congress for almost more proposals. So, but this current amendment and capture more proposals now. Will you be surprised?
I'll be a little bit surprised, but I also want to believe that indeed, if we want to really bring about amendments, then of course the first amendment, proposal for amendments, any extraordinary Congress which was held in Kumasi, at least some of the very, very salient points must be captured. But because I think the first proposal and the second one, there was something, indeed, we consulted broadly, and this document and heading out. And, well, maybe because it came from one member, which is Rajambra, and his 43 other members. And maybe it came from an extraordinary Congress, which the current administration did not approve, so maybe it was seen as document idea. But I want to believe that this very one it was the committee was set up by the administration, perhaps maybe or mere recommendations, but it is something we may want to look at. But I mean, for me, right from the first proposal and the extraordinary Congress in Kumasi, I felt that two documents, if we have put it together, indeed would have done us a lot of good, because we are looking for the development of the game. We are looking for how a bit progressive from the state in which we are. And that's why I'm saying that in the 2005 statute, I made the operative of I mean, go find out. Some other countries came to study that 2005 statute and the FIFA themselves acknowledged one of the best statutes. So for us to wake up one day and then, we felt like, I mean, that document was not fit for purpose, and for which reason, I say, discarded it completely. It was a bit difficult for some of us to accept. But, it's a matter of time as to whether the 2005 statute now, the 2019 version, and whether the new one that we are proposing, and the current FA is proposing, any moment fast-tracking development now, I say the back to Ghana football. Now, I think we'll get there.
Now we play the waiting game. Enti yebetwen ama amode back Congress na ehu de documents no mo. Anape Raf me da se pass wojimre eni edi nkomo yi.
Me da se so to so from me.
O ya fe chairman bro ne hafo. Rafael Dwamna and am yen no edi nkomo yi. Very very interesting conversation indeed. My main cow said the Ghana Beverage Awards no baso enti nominations ye bi for nominations ni be Ghana Beverage Awards no ye dwumedi ye bo ye dwumeku a omo ye nsadokodoko nsa no de nsuo ni sanema ni nyina baso be so yina ye ni pedi ye de ye no bibi nti won dwuma eso wani no Mr. Fabre on www.ghanabeverageawards.com Mr. Wa afidi so ba ma ya bo impenfo bebre ni dwumeku bebre abaso. For more information for you on 020 22 22 095 sorry 020 22 22 095 na so hu de ekoso nyina Superman engineering limited say menkan say masa omo Ghana's #1 Ghana's leading company a bano say the world of automotive accessories ni products obi any ho omo the high quality US manufactured Super S products and a brewo or Ghana ha na they fen say omo wo into the dealership of authentic engine oil synthetic blend and full synthetic Super S lubricant Mr. Wa page check on down Suman Russian Road and office your doko Gloryland na kasos your automogula your ho no Swan Lake North Carnation for 026 7405 405 00504 405 na you be free delivery at the amount really referees any term of office no quickly but answer no baba no home and the birthday of honorable or say chairman Sabunsu member of parliament Maswame constituency honorable or say chairman Sabunsu member of parliament Swame constituency or sign a leader in parliament minister for parliamentary affairs Otumfo Sumpa hene we efiu baba ho or say yamin show Philomena Kuntu Blankson or Rainbow Radio or a producer or morning show no so daddy yamin show Elohim ento supangus no more ho ban na jumapa udi o parliament no koso adi e for boga na wate arigi koso mame
oyene me da sin na referee ne de nsem bia ya kan right from day one say normalization by referees be more opportunity and then referee chairman Joe Debra Okumase obeka nsem bebre but later now he was fighting against the system one nipa say nipa
ye jitu many fi omo nsem
that's it
e go share free bani jansem
that's it
enti na train ade nyina kwa na no mo ye
obvious
enti mo de welfare body
and say one with the attitude of a typical black man say black man black sense ebi no one with the and eko ama enei we are paying for it very bad and more game no you protect your players quality kakra na ye wono they are bullying them and
you butchering them you butcher home
sem na waka very very pathetic
sad
enti yenhwe na yenye den ya off the tracker yensa na track ni yemfa ni man tutu ye when yesisi ni nyina no je say nipa bi no kofi o nipa bi pese obi adwuma nsai na onu menye badwuma menhye but you ask yourself say why you ready. Are you competent enough to do the job for us? What do you know to Chenya? Raf Kasaya or Kasai? Or say, yeah, previous status you know the Coco FIFA. FIFA character is the best. It is other countries, you know, per se. Omusio Bibia, they should come to Ghana. Imagine Ghana, they don't for Juma. And a month for Babefa. And no one but J. Koyano, a year Juma the more
young football.
But yeah, they or time Edukoshe Bibi so. Former FA president Kwesi Mugabe nyantachi ache ena nyantachi de yentimi ntuno nti amfa kwan bi so a football no bia mamedi bi enti ena manfo ko propose say yonko 2 times enti say we 2 times FA president na ba ni ndia wo ni adwea wo bia no 2 times no football na ko no bi foforo so bra because how cha wo
so around the Kudi era, the biggest controversy was term limit because now I call 13 years. Yeah. I say what do? And I say vice president and the status, you know, in my then view, so these two places also touch it.
That's
term limit and whether Obet be appointed vice president and also Obet me.
That's it.
Those two and the areas, most of the areas were just fine.
Yeah, fine. It is say yes, sir. And now you say from normalization, Yabatuaba, the first person who benefited. Current FA president. So the current FA president, you know, so about 2 Juma no Sukrana, ma Wajuma Mrewie, then members who assess you say, baby or the free baby or the bedruno, why are there? You go to clear example of Paul Kagame of Rwanda. Set the time of office to swan, opposition for no can say that papa, Juma Pana, we know. Yes, I'm to man on to us no government no. Because interested by any idea.
You bet to us. You bet to commission so now we a long-term discussions in have. James so said it is obvious that we didn't learn anything from the main 9th tragedy And very clear that number 12 didn't teach us anything either. So disheartening watching referees destroy our beautiful game by not whistling with the rules of the game. Our game needs policy restructuring. We need to stop the wholesale awarding of badges to referees and must start proper training, both physical and rules, for the selected few. Quality, in quote. We can do better than we are when it comes to officiating. We need our referees to be honest, professional, and have high level of integrity. James, we test of the day. My Philippa, high level of integrity. Referee Alex, also good morning. We don't say linesmen. Okay, I got it wrong. Assistant referees. Referee Alex, anyway, ref, wait here, Mati. Okay, Mati. All right. Wait here, Mati. Manya, you say me tema na me nti e ba no coast football so the whole Ghana the tema. Ghana hina tema. Until share in the early 90s, junior teams dominated by Tema boys. Under 17, under 20. I can met my boys in Bebre. And most of them, so clubs, who said Temano, Omkos your young hearts, your young Kotoko, your preschool, your ambassadors, Bebre, or more players. Two of those great coast clubs, as your more ball a year gamer, Odysseus, players are both two teams in Abishia. Na mo two reps no ha mo repa Prisco Minis rep ha and great ambassadors so rep ha Derek Gamely ha and after Duke so imagine me makwa
yeah
trim mic no Derek we are fine
bibia boko Brenya
arrangement is saying
bibia ekoso arrangement ekoso bibia boko food na ready
chambo yes historic game no one way
yeah ball Mexico Park ewo community to AstroTurf
new AstroTurf no my Mexico Park in China ho na mo game no
ho na can see ni about
time be na mo game
3 p.m. yeah sharp.
Wow, nice
now the whole tema the whole Ghana will be focus
na players be na ba me say players ni bi so ni ha bi to quantity players be na ba be sisa can between preschool and ambassadors.
Yeah, Brenya made our say for this opportunity we share ejuma wuye obia any aso ejuma na we because we share akensi here ye to dwa wa we ka say no ejumedie ejumedie a we say media ni na ni mindi eche Happy FM afa to am ho so de be ka say ye da wase pa ni opportunity we a we amai me ka say players a we behu ochina nyame ya adom a we behu player beat say Alex Akume
yes former of New Dubias
yes
or a product of Prisco Minis
yes yes we behu player beat say Kofi Barnes say our TDC
yeah
we behu no ochina we behu player beat say Mr. Jacob. Honestly, you're known pa. Ubehuno player bit say Oansa. Oansa, the good Oansa. Ubehuno. Yes. Ubehuno Sam Okran. Honestly, preschool legend ni bi. Ubehuno. Miankasa mi wa ubehuno me. Ochina Ford no so.
Wow, from all right.
Wow, sharp. I say you share that.
You want to BM Sports Nigeria. BM Nigeria for one. Now we dey go you.
Ochina no skills na.
And no BM to come one na.
Ochina I say ya she young kotoko.
Za.
You ko she young kotoko Newtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ubehuno FM e kan your team no.
Okay.
Yeah.
We dey work out dey come Great Amba.
The only team at Great Count.
Great Amba.
The only team at Great Count.
A ban game where they are no. Prisco Legends.
No.
Prisco Legends.
Unim di Amba betimi aye.
Oh, Dabi. Enya Prisco you. Yeah, you more community 2. Near you more community 4.
Dabi Prisco. Global community 4.
Yes.
Community 2 4.
Yeah.
BBC 4. Unim di betimi aye.
Oh, Dabi. Enya ni so awo.
Great Amba unim di betimi aye.
The only
Brenya great.
Dabi. Enya
na me on top of my Amba say this players be 50. Top players be 50.
Na me fa listen to one Brenya.
No.
Chale bo yeah Mohammed ba
Yeah Mohammed.
Okay. Yeah Bamba.
Me fa listening to one na listen to one.
Na yeah ball lister please come on count.
Share. Yen players na etimi ball national team so. Yen players na ball national team. And I make a
player ko World Cup about.
Oh, player ben.
goalkeeper
Steven Adams.
Na yeye players nefa cup so. Yen ya fa 91 World Cup. Yen player kan.
Enti Matiwamo ya ambassador. Coach ni. Coach.
The only team I want them your boy at say Basa.
Besibo Pedro super.
I want to go back Prisco this so.
Enya born there papa want to see you born born the bonkasa. Wow we are way.
No, Brenya woni
Matu Amwa Samples. Hey, Masa.
Na woni coach say ba ochina.
Coach never.
Coach Ken August Eba on the bench.
Ken August, yeah.
Yes, on the bench. Coach Crowd at the bench. Coach Niamo at the bench. And so now referee Messi Tegu Koku.
Yeah.
Also the bench.
Okay.
Ochina.
Those days, coast football ma energy part tamade. Mu na momra Mexico Park china 3 p.m. Na yemfa grono nches. Me akasa me gina hobi.
Yeah, sir.
Me share. Me a fan of ambassadors.
So
oh, ambassadors say obi anim. Great ambassador. Good football. Yeah.
And yen kan omo we che no mo body.
Odi Monday ambassadors former players ni bebe na me do mo coast pictures. Ebe tu jama man fo ahwe.
Misu be send here dey amount.
Misu
be send here dey amount.
Anyway, so
it's not the best fan.
It's a support o mo na 3-1. Amasho mo 3-1.
Enye community fund dey bobo no. Community
2 yeah.
It's only history no.
Oh no.
Caporesco 3-1. Omo shamo community fund mo shamo.
Community fund dey boss no dey doso. Ya mo bebre. By bano community 2 ho na 1.
But unim ye book match you see din komo coach. We have to revive these clubs.
Exactly. That is why.
Any preschool na there no. How to revive them because the last time go share ambassador I think last year no more ball coast league no go share game no. So what's going to be new ho? Thomas posted I was a bit surprised.
Yeah, Brenya.
I'm a part those is a bar man for 2 BDH no afedi.
That is why the old clubs and the players in back together.
Okay.
Because some of the players they don't know the history. You understand?
Some of the young players
they don't really know the history. They don't know why they are playing for Prisco Minis or ambassadors. You understand? That is why old players now me say me ba Prisco.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
So Prisco.
Yes. And you know, I was say
you fana kwamba.
Oh, that.
I only be good team.
It I was say young man kolano so who say oh bibia ade omu ye so be ban fa so dachi. Into I was say omu to me focus very good. What I say into na this program we na aba.
Me da say echina me da 3 p.m. in ko Mexico Park I go share game bi. Mo tamane in part I mean New Town la badi nungwate shisakuma mu nyina mra na ye mehwe edwumade bi Derek ene Duke Medamase na na pay
yes yeah that
mam fa ko ba ku mienu bi na ja mi fancy mi show to face ya chira wajo 0553971064 na yentimo nka odwumade so ye fa calls be 5 bi na yentimi nya ho enko mi show obetuma from 0553971064 mi show din bi afrefri
your friend Maxwell I did 205
maso enko
le mo channel pay so na ne adu na bi dun bi kan ya eduada e be ya dividend kama ne odi ni one week last
mi jemu din
ai e wo awudo me ono ma
ya mi jemu pa
ne ma dividend ka shede ne ma ne ko se pa e ba bi jam no adi ni ma me one week na sa ne de ye no asheda ma mi share capital phone since finally for mi chomu nya
eni me yenko 30 seconds
right mate yeah and the more raising issues there a good person mo ko na mo discussion in football probably be anywhere going advantage or referees but the referee to be what you can't officiating you know sometimes ana abo from abo na time sure in football you can't tell me say you protect players but Chris me do what me na me ya achieving the millions me na the stadium me need tell na say one mo me Master Hansen no yes anya ma no players me do what or the same me players na say first after na butan afewa Tali boye ekatreno Ghana and Nigeria ka port ira kuma te ma we ka sente o bobu ni no stadium e ti players ni bi share that catch to me proud o we say that ma ti any different players no e bi any wa o de same team to ko o share that different defenders no o ma attack
market one day be something to get some players, but the same man at football. And say you love people, and you will no one let them know because player. What do you mean? No, but and then very few. One club, Carolina United, 1 season, 2
years, baby,
one player. Any very for the free game. I say very the performance of the Bahasa. Not I on and off for you.
That's Phil Pro, say good morning, Benya. I have heard that some of the Carrera supporters beat Countryman Sungo. How true is this? Okay. Could you ask Furniture Works? Still Kotoko will defend the league. Mr. Odin, we have free. No, yeah, 30 seconds, Yanko.
Yeah, I'm a more about it. I'm going to go to Conecala Boya and continue to Sama and I'm for Jankata. You say in my bonus, which are only pushing the power to the different using. But when you say, young fan say, you have half to make a topo, and maybe I'll be about 2 years in the Fadu Gamma do you buy? You see a Fadu Gamma or intelligence. You want to say strike and intelligence.
Say why you can find one to Chenny and Caribbean. So I say you. A couple of that's all quality 5. Only quality 5. That argument of equalization. Reference me from where they be enya yenkasa adi we de enye. Mr. Odin be afraid. I don't know to yanko.
Ohene Bampoe sani na mo kano. Muma sani mana eko na embrace ye prefer na reference no. So omuma anamu nua na yebu omunan mu saa. Sebi omu beti ase ana ye wa ha ena na abeku na akoma. Yeso ye man fatu ho. Sami okoju so asebi otano. Na wa hobi beku be wie na ntare nyina titi na danko matimi bo 90 minutes na ye jijini so baba Ghana referee ba kupe na beko weka ba kupe na beko Africa ba kupe ene beko Champions League wo maka no dem bi ba ki ba ire ni wa sa mi da se
Charles Mafo, I'm watching live inside in Suta. Hey, what could be in Suta Charles? Anyways, Derek Aite, I'm watching live from Krokai. Good morning, Ohene Bampoe Bampoe-Brenya and Joe Debra. UNESCO Kutonya, I'm watching live. Thank you very much. No, Atai, watching live inside Pong Loa Menya Krobo. Monsieur, my last caller, Monsieur Odin be afraid. Anyway,
incident now. The baby I know Jina the last man maybe I want one.
Okay.
Okay, make a no job.
May fear or say it is sad to note that apart from the low quality across the levels of our game, poor refereeing decisions consistently are among the number of reasons affecting spectatorship this year. Unfortunately, the GFA seems to be fixated on optics than solving the actual problems. Sad to see a sorry decline of our football, indeed. Gaska Okaya, sorry, yeah? You see how to folk is not talking about officiating between them and Legon City. There was a clear incident that Legon City's player needs to get straight. Okay, I can't watch them. Bentum Tego, the referees are really destroying the game. Ernest Obu, Leo Amani, you never mentioned Soccer Angels. Hey, Soccer Angels. Anyways, because
Easter we on the 8th.
Yeah.
Easter we on the 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah, organize 10 top 10 be ball.
Coast clubs top 10.
Odis top 10. Oh, park this one.
Tema. Wow.
Michael Frimpong Manson.
Obi Abeba.
Your share zakes or share please community.
Omuni na eba.
Alright, Jemai money.
Me say yemle no aso. Na me na mo so asemo bae na tifo ne o ma mfrɛ na send message na so ye don ma say. Ani dwumadi ne si me fasa kese so ma so for nyanso bɔ kɔne ne team no mo de nsɛm pi ebeto ayo so. Me de makra mo ena nwume from 5 to 6 e de wan put sports ebeba. Want to make a bi a ebi ni nkomo echire.